marital affair. Maybe she wanted to stay with him, whatever the story is. Now the man is not allowed to go for a mutual divorce despite he willing to pay her all kinds of alimony, all kinds of money and getting done with that relationship. So he is forced to file a complaint, and then after that he is forced to defend himself. The wife will put 5 allegations on him saying that my husband got married to this one, slept with that one, did this, did that, and it ends up being dirty linen being washed in public.
It's always
But at the end of the day, the courts are forcing them to do it. The courts are forcing them to do it.
This is a human issue. And say for example, there's a dispute of properties, because of the inflation, the prices go up. And after one find after 10 years, they sit together and sort it out and make it 50-50 or whatever it is. Still they're in a profit side. Whereas human beings, our body will one day depreciate, it can't appreciate.
Right.
Making a person wait for 10 years, 15 years for divorce, man or woman, is unfair and inhuman.
It's unfair because what you have done is you have killed 2 lives, you have completely demolished 2 lives.
And honestly, when we're talking about a democracy, or we're talking about free will here, honestly, it's nobody's business. Even there was another very popular actor, I don't want to name him, he beat up his wife, he cigarette butted her.
Thank you so much for giving us all the hints.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Sorry, his name doesn't come to my, I don't remember his name.
Right.
But the fact is that I remember News9 calling me up at that time also saying that, will you talk? I said, then are you willing to perjure the rest of the people who, this was actually like witness coercion. Everybody came and said, we counseled them, we told them, no, don't fight, I personally will tell you and all that. These are big wigs. Not knowing the law does not absolve you from being caught, bozo.
Right.
So the fact is, this is what they're doing. Everybody's family comes, I will tell you, means I will take personal responsibility. He beat you, means I'll beat him and all. That's not the law.
I know who she's imitating. Your incredible Ruby Chakravarti. She is awesome to say the least. And is that Bozo character somewhere inspired by Zuzu?
I don't know how I go out alive from the Studio 9 office. I always feel like somebody that is shooting.
Right, we have got a caller joining us on the phone line, Nandini from Mattikere. Thank you so much for calling in. Nandini, what do you have to say?
Hi, actually I was watching your program and I've been seeing TV from past 3 to 4 days about that actor Dunya Vijay.
Right.
So as I see here that she has also done the mistake and he's also done the mistake, but I have seen her showing the photographs of that another actress.
Right, he getting married to another woman.
This is our own mistake that in front of everyone, she is telling to TV9 Karnataka or News9 that I am ready to accept that whatever my husband does, but I need my husband.
Which is ridiculous, isn't it? Why would you want him? On one hand, you talk about equality.
I also saw news stating in Mandya that teachers are fighting that Dunya Vijay he should not give divorce to his wife. So this is like, this matter what this issue is, this is with regards to husband and wife. They should clear inside the house.
Right.
This is not, it should not come out because it's, when they got married, it is her personal. Okay, this whatever they have issues, husband or wife, probably not only Dunya Vijay, I've seen many actresses or personal things. They have to clarify inside the house.
Right, not bring it out.
The relationship should be inside the house.
I completely agree with you. You know what, Nandini?
And girls are like, girls are nowadays, I've seen many of my friends like giving divorce in sake of money. And it's not fair, right?
Right.
Guys should also have some protection.
Right. I think, Nandini, you and I share our star signs. Wise people think alike.
Yeah.
I got to agree with her. You don't.
Also wise. I'm also wise.
All of us are same star signs. So what?
What happens is, it becomes, after some time, advocate versus advocate fight. Even if the parties want to call it off, the advocates will never allow them to call it off.
Right. For all you know, the two advocates could be married themselves.
Yes.
Happily married.
Yes, yes. And, they will see that they put new allegations and the enough provisions. Now, you will get a list of cases very shortly the way things are progressing. And, this sort of, once if he's arrested for one day, he wants to become angry. He wants to take his panga on this problem. So it will go on, and a lot of tamasha for the public.
You should also understand this is a big family breaking mafia working. Okay, the part of the police, part of the judicial system are all involved. There is something called cutting. So if a wife
He
gets
really
10 lakhs,
had a bad experience.
I would like to share. I would like to share.
Give him a
I would like to share.
Jadoo ka
I would like to share. I still love my wife.
No.
I have experiences
This is
of
too
multiple
much,
people.
yeah.
As I told you, I've
Find
been
him a nice
working
girl,
with marriages.
yeah.
I've been working with marriages. Most of them whose marriage is on rocks. So I have experience to talk. I have facts to talk.
But you know, I would like to interrupt and I would like to say one thing. Now, spare a thought for these men also who have gone through such torrid times, and spare a thought for those women also. It leaves such a bad taste, all thanks to the judicial system in the country.
Absolutely.
It leaves such a bad taste. See, I'll tell you what. Ruby could be a wonderful person and probably Rajini could be a bad person. Or Rajini could be a wonderful person, he could be a bad person. So what I'm trying to establish is the fact that not everyone is alike. But because you have gone through such a bitter experience, it just leaves such a bad taste that every woman that you meet for the rest of your life, you'll actually treat her with a pinch of salt, thinking
know,
that
actually,
what if
No,
she-
I treat all women.
women right
I treat all women with respect, gender neutrally. I don't say I'm equivalent to a woman. I don't expect her to be equivalent to me. Whether it be my wife, my sister, my mother, or mother-in-law, or whomsoever.
But
it is.
Rajesh, the point that I'm trying to make is दूध का जला हुआ छाछ को भी फूंक के पीता है. There is a very famous saying in Hindi which means that
Yeah.
once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is what will happen even to a woman
boys,
also,
he
even to a
really
man
See,
also.
we talk in crisp. We try to reconcile a marriage. We try to protect them from the existing gender-biased laws.
Right.
This is what we are trying to do.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the gender-biased law and the judicial system and the cutting system, the percentage which gets in breaking the marriage, like when you break an atom, there is a lot of energy. So that energy is used for electricity. Similar way, when they break a family, they get a lot of energy. Lot of people are fed. This is a big industry.
No,
This is
we
a big
don't
industry.
agree.
Anita would like to comment on that. Before that, we have another caller who's joining us from Srinivas Nagar is what I'm told. Changappa. Changappa.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed, I can hear you good. Thank you.
Okay, what are your views, Changappa?
See, I have one point. I just watching this beautiful program. I just want to come up with one thing. I guess too much of urbanization is the one point where the relationship is spoiled.
Right.
Second thing is the sharing of our day-to-day activities. You might be doing something, or she might be doing something, which you don't discuss. Not that you will discuss every point and you say I'll do this, I'll do that.
Right.
But there are certain things which has to be discussed, which have to be discussed in front. Whether it might be the father's side or the bride's side, we don't care. So this is not happening. Third thing is, see, man has to be little dumb and wife has to be little deaf. To be
Man has to be a little dumb and wife has to be a little deaf.
Yes, to be in the happy
I think it
marriage.
should be the other way around. Man should be deaf and wife should be dumb.
Yeah, that
I
causes
guess
You know who talks more in the relationship?
See, as I'm not trying to be gender biased, but
Right.
it's impossible for a woman to be dumb.
Right.
Men, it's possible.
Okay, I didn't understand the word dumb. Whether it means stupidity or not talking.
Right.
Dumb could mean both things. Whether it's stupidity or not talking.
Or not talking.
So
I
let's
think
not-
either ways men will be blessed. Even if the woman is stupid, it's fine. Even if she is dumb,
See,
she can't
what
talk, it's
happens is
fine.
any discussion which happens about marriage becomes
Right.
a gender war.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I would like to distract your attention from.
That's the only thing I agree with.
Okay, I would like to distract your attention from the gender battle that we have been going through, and I'm sure this couple and that couple would be able to shed more light on that. My parents have been married for almost 36 years now. They have a wonderfully beautiful relationship. They fight almost 360 times a day. Yeah?
Exactly.
Never has there been a question of a divorce or my mother threatening my father that I will hang myself, I'll cut my nerves, I'll have phenyl and I'll die and I'll leave your name and your family's name. As a matter of fact,
Why should your